So how did Union Loafers come about?
Making bread at home and a love for yeasted things. I mean, it all started when I was 16, baking pizza for like a date.
So you seduced women with pizza?
I wouldn't say I seduced them. I tried to woo them with pizza.
Got it. And now you actually have pizza on the menu here at Union Loafers.
Yes.
So tell me about the team that launched Union Loafers.
Sean Netzer and myself came together over an idea over the course of 3.5, 4 years of planning and fundraising and figuring out how to do any of this. We were lucky to meet Brian Lagerstrom, and he really helped us define much more this cafe side of things.
I'm from Chicago, cooked up there for a long time, and when I moved down here I was looking to get it more into baking. I met Ted about 3 years ago. We got together, started talking about bread, and it became pretty clear that we had a similar viewpoint in how we thought about food. We both like to make high hydration, naturally leavened breads, and I think aesthetically we like breads that are baked dark with open crumb that has sort of a custardy interior. And so it just kind of was like a natural relationship from that standpoint. When it comes to food, we like trying to have something that's great but simple, and the struggle in every day trying to make that simple thing good. Ted showing up every single day, 6 days a week for over a year now to make the bread because it's his name on it and he wants it to be as good as it can be.
One, we set out, we wanted to be a primarily naturally leavened bread bakery, which means that they're risen through yeast that is captured in an environment of flour and water, just naturally occurring yeast. That takes a lot of just attention to detail, and it's a long time frame.
When we first started, we only baked 3 breads because we couldn't figure out what we needed to bake. Ted and I had a lot of ideas of the breads we wanted, but there's so many factors that need to get nailed down to produce bread at scale on a daily basis. And so we were happy with 3 breads, caraway rye, light mild, and ciabatta. That's sort of how the initial menu came together. We have 7 sandwiches on the menu. They're all cold sandwiches. We try and just always play on classics. I want people to recognize what the food is, but I want it to be the best version of that they've ever had.
I think it's about time we get our hands dirty.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna bake some pizza ciabatta and baguette.
Okay.
So we're just taking our fingertips and just pushing down all the way down to the table. And so I'm just trying to do that in a consistent, inconsistent way so that it looks
Consistently
naturally.
inconsistent?
Yes. Great.
Like that?
Yes.
I passed the test.
Just going to be sprinkling little chili flake. So I'm gonna have you do that
Okay.
with these guys. These are our breadcrumbs. This is Malden sea salt.
Okay.
So now we just take these crushed pear tomatoes and we spread this out evenly.
I feel like the term rustic is overused when talking about food, but this obviously is like an extremely rustic approach to pizza.
Yeah.
Because you're going for that irregularity.
Right.
You want it to be.
Right. That's the pleasure for me comes in the variety of textures that pizza can provide.
So I've been told to go ahead and tear into this fresh out of the oven ciabatta. Look at that interior, it is perfect. Just a little olive oil, a little bit of salt. This bread is amazing. It has this moisture in the crumb that is very unusual for like something that you would find in an American bakery.
Yes, it's very exciting to think that you're taking wheat, grinding it into this powder, adding water and salt for a little seasoning, and yeast does this work, and you get custard, you get crunchy, you get bitter, sweet, you get the whole spectrum.